First of all, in terms of yourself personally, the move to Lewes, how's all that working out for you?
Settled in really well. I'm so glad that I took that step. I feel like I've progressed massively just in the short space of time that I've been there. Learned a lot from playing in a really competitive league, and just with Scott as manager, I feel like he's really developed my game as well. Had to play a slightly different position than what I'm used to, but that's presented new challenges that I'm ready to embrace.
It's been a tough season so far for them, and things haven't really went according to plan, shall we say?
No, I mean, we always knew it was going to be difficult, especially with the large turnover in players from last season, and it's a very young group that we've got. I'm not used to being one of the older players in the squad, but I'm definitely one of the more experienced, and I think just it's difficult to try and find those connections right away and get that understanding on the pitch. So I think in the last couple of weeks we've definitely started to see more of that. We're in every game and it's very fine margins, so it's just correcting those little mistakes and being a little bit more ruthless going forward, and results will start to go our way.
You mentioned that you've learned a lot over being over Lewes. Can Northern Ireland supporters expect to see a different Carragh Hamilton maybe moving forward?
I think potentially. It's all sort of dependent on the opposition that we're playing, and our style of play. The style of play here will be different to what I play at club. So you might see a little bit of a more traditional role for me. I'm playing a little bit more defensively for Lewes. I don't know whether it be more of an attacking player here. It just depends on kind of the opposition, what we're trying to get out of the games. International football, it's very different to club as well, but hopefully you'll see an improved Carragh Hamilton anyway.
In terms of the Northern Ireland games, obviously two important games against Hungary coming up. Probably vital to get results from these two if we are to finish at least runners up, if even maybe win the group.
Yeah, we're not targeting anything less than the maximum points for these two games, yeah.
Hungary is a place you've played them before, is it?
It is, yeah. I've played them once before.
You've some experience with what sort of style of football they play?
Yeah, we've got a good understanding of what they want to do and what they try to do and how we want to exploit that. But mostly we're kind of focusing on ourselves. We haven't had long with Tanya only coming in the last camp. So yeah, we're still working on ourselves and what our style of play is and what our principles of play are.
You mentioned there about Tanya coming in. Obviously, she's only a few games into the job. What sort of difference do you find between her and the previous manager, really?
Every manager brings their own sort of style and what they want to do. She has her principles, and now it's a case of us starting to learn that a little bit. But she is looking at our strengths too and how she can best utilise that.
Just finally, then, in terms of the games from back to back, is that an advantage or a disadvantage to us?
I wouldn't say it's more of a disadvantage. I think it's good that in such a short space of time you get to play the same team, so that you get that little bit of consistency. So if there's things in the first game that we want to do that we don't quite get right, then you have a really good opportunity to correct that straight away against a team that are probably going to pose similar problems for you.